This year just keeps getting more and more unbelievable as the days go by. Did we ever think we'd be reporting on Jeffree Star and Kourtney Kardashian's 10-year-old son Mason Disick kind of feuding? Nope, but here we are doing just that. What is up, you guys? It's Susan Morad here with Clevver News, bringing you all the latest entertainment updates from my Clevver home studio. And yes, you heard correctly. There is some drama going down between Jeffree Star and Mason Disick. While Jeffree Star is never one to shy away from drama, it seems he is now involved in a bit of an online feud with Kourtney Kardashian and Scott Disick's 10-year-old son, Mason Disick, after Mason first threw shade at Jeffree. Self-quarantine is real, people. That's all I gotta say. I mean, this is a turn of events we never saw coming. But hey, these are weird times, so maybe this is the new normal. Alright, so how on earth did this online feud come to be? We've got all the tea, but first make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you never miss any entertainment news updates. Alright, so it all started when Mason went live on Instagram with TikToker Addison Rae. A fan captured some of the live video and uploaded the clip to Instagram. And in case you're wondering, the live presumably took place before Kourtney had Mason delete his Instagram account, but it's only just now gotten a lot of traction on social media. And Mason threw some serious shade at Jeffree Star. You have to see it for yourself to believe it.
Because Jeffree Star is like spoiled AF.
Yeah, I think we need to hear that one more time.
Because Jeffree Star is like spoiled AF.
Okay, yep. Just making sure we heard that correctly. Mason called Jeffree spoiled AF. And obviously, Jeffree, being one to never shy away from shade thrown his way, was ready to clap back at Mason. He responded to a fan on Twitter who said, quote, "Now Mason has done another live and threw some shade at Jeffree Star by calling him spoiled. LMAO. Who knew 2020 was the year he would start to become my fave Kardashian kid?" And Jeffree actually replied to that tweet saying, quote, "I had $500 in my bank account 6 years ago. Maybe he's confused with his own privilege versus mine being self-made. Hopefully his father can educate him soon." Okay, now before we get into all of the fan reactions to this, I need to know what you guys think about all of this. Can you believe that Mason called Jeffree spoiled AF? And what do you think about Jeffree's response? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section and let's get this conversation going. Alright, so fans are taking to Twitter to share their thoughts and they have mixed opinions. One person wrote, "Mad confused how Mason Disick can call Jeffree Star spoiled AF when Jeffree came from nothing and had nothing, and Mason was literally born into the Kardashian family. This kid ain't the brightest, huh?" Another said, quote, "Everyone's talking about how Mason Disick called Jeffree Star spoiled and Jeffree clapped back, but come on y'all, the kid is 10. 10-year-olds just repeat what their parents say. Come for Scott, not the kid." And another wrote, "Wait, Jeffree Star came at Mason Disick, who is a 10-year-old boy? LMFAO. So yeah, clearly fans are torn on how they feel about this. But one person in particular showed their support for Mason during the Instagram live, and that person was James Charles. Now, earlier in the live stream, Mason actually commented that James had joined the live after James left a comment saying hi, and later said, quote, "This IG live is so wholesome, ha ha ha." Now, to backtrack a little, which might give Mason's comment about Jeffree a little more context as to why he was even weighing in with his opinion on Jeffree in the first place, is that James actually asked Mason a question like a lot of other fans were doing during the live. James asked, quote, "Mason, who is your favorite beauty guru? Choose carefully," before asking a few times again later in the live after Addison and Mason realized they missed James's question. Mason then responded with this.
"Who's Mason's favorite beauty guru?"
What is that supposed to mean?
Like, who's your favorite makeup YouTuber?
Well, I don't really watch makeup YouTuber, but I think James maybe.
Yeah.
He's really nice.
James, of course, approved, leaving a comment saying, "Good answer." James then left another comment to Mason showing his support saying, "Love you, Mason." And this is where some fans had some thoughts, as James's comment rolled in close to the time that Mason made the Jeffree is spoiled AF remark. Basically, there have been some people online speculating that James's comment, "Love you, Mason," was in response to Mason's comment about Jeffree. But honestly, you guys, if you take a close look as to the timing of the comment, it really doesn't seem like that's the case. Here, have a look for yourself and make your own mind up.
Because Jeffree Star is like spoiled AF.
In James's defense, if you look closely, James's comment can actually be seen on the screen right before Mason uttered the words, "'cause Jeffree Star is like spoiled AF." and James was already going back and forth with comments to Mason on the live before it got to the Jeffree comment, as we just discussed. They're my thoughts on this point anyway. Anyway, before moving on, Mason then follows up after the Jeffree comments saying again, quote, "James is like very nice." And surprisingly enough, this isn't the first time in the past couple of weeks that Mason has stirred the pot on Instagram Live. Late last month, Mason went live on Instagram, again before Kourtney deleted his account, and spilled the tea on Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott's relationship status. While he was on the live, one person decided to ask Mason whether there was any truth to the recent rumors that Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott are back together. And Mason showed absolutely zero regard for Kris Jenner's carefully crafted family PR strategy. He went straight in with this response.
No, Kylie and Travis are not back together.
Obviously, it took no time at all for this story to go viral and make headlines everywhere. And his mum, Kourtney, revealed on her own Instagram live why she actually deleted his account. Kourtney said, quote, "He started an Instagram yesterday and he didn't ask us. He has an iPad and a computer for his school. I did delete it because Scott and I felt like he's 10. I think there's an age limit with Instagram. I think it's 13. And in the same live, Kourtney also explained that she first just tried to make the account private, but Mason switched it back to public without her permission. She said, quote, "I made it private and he turned it back to public without me knowing. So I deleted it." And so it looks like we'll have to wait until he's 13 for Mason to be back on Instagram, but something tells me he's gonna find his way back on sooner than that. And so it looks like we might have to wait till Mason's 13 before we see him back on Instagram Live, but something tells me he might find his way back sooner before then. But that's it from me, you guys. Be sure to click right over here for another clever video about Mason's first Instagram Live where he talked about Travis and Kylie. I'm your host, Susan Morad. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you later. Bye, guys.